Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'm going to review 3 products from the trademark ZLYC, which is just covered here, but that's ZLYC, ZLYC, which is a Chinese maker which sells on Amazon, France, UK, US. So the 3 models I'm going to show are not available in France yet, but maybe they will, maybe they soon will be. And this one I chose is the vintage envelope cover card holder, passport holder, and I've had the occasion to try their passport holders before, and it's usually a nice leather. So let's have a look at this. So this one comes in a box as usual. You will always get these boxes, always. And inside, as you can see, is a kind of cognac color passport holder, and of course it always comes with a very little pockets that I keep and use to put creative stuffs inside, and I always go through all the ones I have to be able to find the one that contains what I want, but whatever, I should use a marker on these. So, this is not a notebook, it's a passport holder. I do not have a passport because I cannot travel due to my health issues, but I wanted to have this one because of the wonderful, brilliant cognac color, which is one I really like the one you can find on my X17 is exactly that, X17 in English. And so here you can see I put a notebook inside. Well, unfortunately, I hoped my pocket Moleskine notebooks would fit in there, but they don't. So what I did is I brutally, but I can tell you really, I brutally cut the tops of my notebook, and I did this really in a bad way, but I managed to fit a Moleskine notebook inside, and I like the way the cognac color of this contrasts with the light purple of my notebook. But I actually cut with a lot of brutality. So here you can put 2 cards, you can put something in here too, and you've got your notebook, and then you can put documents here and small pieces there as well. And I just like to use stuff in a different manner when I can see other uses for them, so that's what I did with this one. I like the browner exterior and the lighter center, which shows a lot like this. I think the color is very nice, like honey color, like alcohol when you look at light. Yeah, that's very nice. So this one is not really expensive, and it can be used as a simple notebook holder, and that's nice. So let's have a look at another one. Okay, here we have a vintage handmade. Right, so after a small interruption, let's go back to this vintage handmade notebook in, I can't remember the size. The size is between the regular size and the passport size. So we've got here the regular Midori, and here we've got the passport ZLYC, which is a bit different from the size of the passport Midori. And the size we're going to review is just in between. Right, in terms of size, you would have, this. See. And that would be, the middle one would be the size that we're going to review here, and it's also quite vintage looking. And this one is with a strap, and the strap, so of course it comes with the usual bag. Okay, it usually doesn't come in the bag, it comes with the bag, and the bag is meant to protect your leather if you do not use it for a while. And it comes with this leather roller, which is not the same color, but which is a nice addition. And here you have this version, which is quite rustic looking, and with a strap. So I thought the strap would be something I do not like, but I find it rather practical. I've got the owl version like this, and it also has a strap. So in terms of size, that's exactly the same size as this one. It's an average size. So these ones come only in one size, and so here you can see the lever. So there's something I did not like about this one, is that the lever is a bit bumpy. So I usually like to see marks on the lever, but not that much. So this one is really full of marks, and it shows marks a lot. And it's got different hues, like it's kind of yellow, beige color. Right, and you find there's bumps again here and here. But what's particular about this one is that inside the leather is ultra soft. Very, very soft, as you can see. And it's very, very nice to the touch. So on the side must be 2 millimeters thick, something like this, maybe a bit below. And it comes with a nice array of extras. Like you've got the ruler, but inside, when you open it, you get 3 notebooks plus these pockets plus this brass clip. And so the first notebook is a lined notebook. The color is a kind of ivory color, and it's definitely not fountain pen friendly, not at all. I tried with my Pilot Program, which is, as you can see, a thick, maybe we'll see, maybe not. Here you can see it's a thick 1.1 millimeter, and it's charged with eau de Nil, and it definitely isn't fountain pen friendly. But it's got a lot of pages inside, so you've got a craft one, which is a nice addition too. Then the pocket with the brass clips, which can be used as card holders as well. And then the last one is a blank one. Blank with the ivory color, which is thick enough to sketch. And that's a nice one to do sketchings. And there again, you've got the strap. And the lever is kind of nice. So if you enjoy rustic looking levers, that is absolutely perfect. And it's going to age fairly well, but it's going to be a little dry. So maybe using products on this would be nice, but the inside is very, very soft. And that's how you put the strap. So the strap is kind of practical if you don't mind the bulge. Right, so let's have a look at the last one, but I have to stop first because of my dog. So in this last part, now that the dog's scared off, it's going to be maybe what is going to interest you most, and it's going to be a small size notebook, passport size notebook from ZLYC. And what's nice is I've got plenty of colors in this size to show, because I've got a huge collection of their products. I've got the red one, a bright one, which I put in a saffron elastic band on. I've got the this more regular leather, which is not my favorite. It's my least favorite among the ZLYC collection. I prefer their rustic leathers a lot. Also in the vegetable tan, that's the vegetable tan, I've got this blue purple color. It appears as blue, but it's actually a little purple. And I've got the honey color. And in the rustic version of these notebooks, my first ZLYC notebooks, which I bought about 2 years ago, I think, or was it 1 year ago? I can't remember. 2 years, I think. And that's the one you've seen if you've watched a video about my how I follow my health issues and what I take to my doctors. And that's the one. It's a dark brown, but I've used beeswax on it, so it has changed a little. And that's a kind of rustic leather that ages very well and looks pretty nice. The only issue I got with it is it became a little dry, so that's why I used beeswax on it. and that's the dark green. That's two of my most used notebooks. So this one, as you can see, has been quite used, but I really love that leather. This one is really nice. Really looking nice. And it goes very well with that orange, bright orange elastic band. So let's have a look at this one then. That's a new color. I just discovered it recently, and so it comes in this box as usual, in this little pack. And it's the what they call yellow green. And I think the reason they call this yellow green is because you've got like straps of color, but it's actually, I would call this olive green, because it's really olive green to me. It looks like olive green. So this way. I love, as usual, that their elastic band is so tight that it makes dents here, and I actually like this. And so you've got 3 notebooks inside as usual, and the leather is only green on the outside. Inside you see it's been colored, and they blacken the edges. Okay, so they give finish to the edges, which is nice. Doesn't leave anything on my hands either. So it's their usual presentation. The elastic band is one only, so it holds the notebooks inside. So what I do with these models is I just put it there, because sometimes you almost lose it inside the hole. So I just put it there and it stays perfectly well. So here we have a look at the color. I think this time my camera renders the color pretty well. It's exactly that kind of color. Of course it doesn't show marks easily. And inside is a normal, natural, non-tanned color. We've got hues of the green tan that's being used on the other side. So the first notebook is a lined notebook. So I did the writing test, with this Pilot Para, and the result is a bit of feathering on the side, but very light, but a lot of show through. So it's not really fountain pen friendly. It's more a kind of pencil, regular pen, ballpoint pen. So the second one is one I really like, which is a kind of neutral calendar. And just to show you how I've used this in this one, this would be my September. Here I write the month, and here I write how I'm doing related to my health. So as here you can see migraine, it goes on, and there you can see that I'm doing well, so that's how I would use it. But you've got plenty of ways you can use it. You can also use it, and that's why I like the fact that it's neutral. You can use it writing a list here, and then listing elements in the boxes. Like I've done this for my notebooks in my YouTube videos, like I post this, do this, etc. So you can use it as a calendar, but you can also use it as a list notebook. And finally, the last one is a blank one, which is more like an ivory color. The camera doesn't take it very well. It's actually a lot more cream color, and that's actually nice for sketching. But this time it's a little glassy, and so you won't have a lot of resistance with your pencils, but it's nice and thick, and you can use it to draw. And that's it for this one. So here's the end of this video. I wanted to show you 3 new notebooks by ZLYC. I've actually I'm going to extend this collection again and show you other of their products in the upcoming weeks. So stay tuned, and you'll see a lot of other notebooks in the weeks to come.